Okay, so today we're talking about loans and investments again, but some more fine points about them, like the little bit deeper level. All right, this top number in your formula is the annual interest rate. No matter whether this is a 1 here, as in that's how many times it compounds, but it could be a 12 there or it could be a 360 there, but this is still an annual interest rate. Great, buzzing noise, hold on. So if you compound it once, it's really easy to figure out how much money you should have. And I bet you can do this in your head. If I use a 1 there, then it's really 1 plus 0.08 over 1, which is just 1 plus 0.08, which is 1.08. What is 100,000 times 1.08? In your head, how much interest do you have to get then from this investment? Come on, 1.08, can't you multiply by that in your head? How much interest do you think? It's 8% interest, yes. How much is that on $100,000? $8,000. Okay, so if you actually do that on your calculator, it'll give you 108,000. 108,000. This one's probably going to take a calculator because it will change when you make this a 12. I'd like you to put that in your calculator right now. We'll see how much it goes up to. Notice I don't have any additional monthly, like I'm not putting in anything here. I could put a +0 if it makes you feel better, but there's nothing there. All I have is the 100,000 I put in, and I'm getting 8% on it, but now it's compounded monthly. I'm trying to see what the difference is. Okay, I think I've got it now. And I left my payment spot in there, and I left it as -000, where the blinking black spot is there, just because it won't hurt anything, and then I can have my payment later. I can have a spot for it. So, all right, so now I'm going to go to my table settings, and I just want, well, if I do it monthly, how long is it going to take before I get to 1 year? Use of 12. Good. So I'm going to go to the 12th spot on my table, and then I'm going to go to the table. And there it is, 108,300. It's more. So if I do it with the 12-month compounding thing, it's pretty close, but it's more. Do you think if we compound it 360 times that it'll be even more? Yes, it is. Somebody quickly calculate that with 360. Tell me what you get. I know it's 108. What is it? Now, you're going to have to go to U sub 360 to get this one. That's probably the part that's taking a while. Because if we're using 360, because at least our book says that that's what the financial people use, they don't do actually 365, then we have to go to the 360th term to find out what it is after 1 year. Anybody got it yet? Don't have to use the table, you know, you can go to the home screen and do it. Yes? 328, that sounds about right. Can anybody verify that? Okay, good. All right, so what's the moral of the story? The more times you compound it, the better. And I want you to understand a little bit of why that is, because if I'm going to give you 7,000 over the course of the year of interest, you know, like if that was about how much interest I was going to give you, if I give it to you earlier in the year, as opposed to just all at the end here, if I give it to you all at the end, the money I give you of interest can't earn any interest all by itself. Like if I give it some of it here earlier, like after the first month, I give you like 60 bucks or something, then that money can earn interest the whole rest of the year. And that's where the difference comes from. That's why compounding it a bunch of times helps, because you're getting money earlier in the year. If you do it daily, that means after the first day, you're getting like a buck worth of interest. And then that buck can earn interest itself. Like it's your money and it'll earn interest for the whole rest of the year. That buck gets to grow. So that's why it's better to have compounding multiple times. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is this one. Would you please put that into your calculator right now? Can you tell if it's a loan or an investment? It's a loan situation because of that negative. All right, put that in and I'll pause while you do. We've got it in. Now look at the table. It's going down, right? Somebody find for me about where you get your loan paid off. Yes. All right, it's around 46-ish. So I'm going to go to table settings and go to the 46th spot. I'm going to go to 45th spot. And then go to the table. Okay. Now what I'm going to try to teach you today is how to figure out exactly then how much it costs for this loan, including how much total interest you paid and how many total months it took you to pay it. All right. So would you agree if I'm here at 46, it is not quite paid off yet? Would you agree I have made 46 payments at that point? Yes, because we started at use of 0. So use of 1 was the first payment, and use of 2 is the second payment. So use of 46 is the 46th payment. I haven't paid it off, though. 46 full payments of $700, plus I still owe 188.93. So we're going to do that. 46 full payments. So everybody go to second quit. Clear this off. 46 full payments times 700. Plus, there's still 188 left. I'm rounding off the pennies. Enter. 32,388. So if they ask you today, how much did you really pay for that loan? You borrowed 20,000, but you paid back 32,388. You get that? So you paid them a lot more than you thought. You didn't just pay your money back, you paid your money back plus interest. And that's how banks make money. They got an extra 12,000 bucks there. 12,388. All right. Now, the way we did that again was it's on the table. You look for the one where I got a shrimpy amount left, but it's not negative. Okay? And then you need to make that many payments, 46 in this case, 46 full payments, plus that other number that's over here. That number gets added in. Now, if I wanted to, I could make 47 full payments, and then there'd be this negative number. That works too. You could say 47 full payments, and then they have to pay you back 506.8. But that's a little more expensive. It's only like $1 difference, but it is more expensive because you're waiting one extra month to pay it off. If you paid it off back here at this month, you wouldn't owe them any interest on the $188. See what I mean? If you wait an extra month, then they're going to get interest on that $188. So there's a slight difference between those two. I'll accept either answer. All right. Next, I want you to see how big a difference it can make when you're looking. Oh, wait. How much interest do you pay? I didn't answer this question yet. It was about $32,000. And you paid, maybe I did talk about this. I'm losing my mind. This is how much I thought I was going to borrow. So the extra 12,000-ish, that's the interest part. You just subtract. All right, next page. The $200,000 house. Everybody right now, put this into your calculator, and I'll pause while you do. Okay, so there's my equation. I'm making $1,500 payments, $200,000 loan, 8% monthly. All right, now, if I want to see when it's paid off, I'm going to go to table settings and just go to the first spot just because it's easiest. Row 1 on the table, it comes up pretty quick. Now, it isn't showing because the number is too big. If I go like this, it will work. Now, is that amount for the house 201,000? Wait a minute. I think I have too many zeros in my equation. Rats. I think this was too many zeros also. 200,000. There we go. Now I'm going to go back to the table. There we go. My 200,000 is going down now, and I think I had somebody do it in a different hour, and I think it's pays off around 330-ish. Would you try that? Go to the like 320 or something like that. And I'm going to stop for now and start up another video in a second here.